Members, if you are not a member of the PWSC, you're welcome to sit in. Please take the seat to my right. Well, those seats have already been filled already. Well, you can take seats to my left. So to avoid any confusion in distributing the ballot papers. So if you're not a member of the PWSC, please sit by the side. Thank you.
啱唔啱啊？睇齊，應該齊啦嘛？得啦，唔緊要，開始啦啊！
All right, let's start. Members, according to the paragraph 6 to 8 of the PWSC Rules of Procedure, we're now going to have the election of the chairman of the PWSC for 2014-15. Nominations are welcome, and the nomination shall be made orally by a member and then seconded by at least one other member verbally and accepted by the member being nominated. Dr. Kenneth Chan, I nominate Alan Leung, seconded by Sim Chung Kai. Mr. Leung, do you accept the nomination? Yes, I do. Any other nomination? Ms. Elizabeth Cott, I nominate Mr. Lo Wai Kwok. Seconder? Tony Chair, I accept the nomination. As I am a nominee for the chairman, so I will hand over the meeting to Mr. Leung Chi Chang, the deputy chairman, to chair the election. Mr. Leung Chi Chang, please take over the chair and preside over the election of the chairman. Any other nomination? No? So we will now carry out a secret ballot. So staff, please distribute the ballot paper to the members present. And please chop the ballot paper with a tick. The tick should be placed at the blank box. Nominee number 1 is Mr. Alan Leung. Number 2 is Mr. Lo Wai Kwok. This is a secret ballot, so please don't show your ballot paper to other people. After you have filled out your ballot paper, you don't have to fold it. Any member not having a ballot paper? No? Please start voting now. No problem? So if you are finished with the voting, I declare that we will not distribute any ballot papers, and staff, please collect the ballot papers. Members, please put in the ballot paper yourself into the ballot box. And please don't leave your seat before you do that. So the two Members making the nomination, please come out and scrutinize the counting of the votes. Dr. Kenneth Chan and Ms. Elizabeth Quat, please. All the ballot papers under the supervision of the Secretariat will be destroyed immediately after the counting of the votes. A total of 40 ballot papers. Please read out the votes. Number 1. 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 Number 2. Number 2. Number 2. Number 1. 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 Number 2. Number 1. Number 1. Number 1. Number 2. 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 Number 1. Number 1. Number 1. Number 1. Number 1. Number 2. Number 2. All right, let's check again before I announce the results.
Right. Number 1, Mr. Nen Leung has got 24 votes. Number 2, Mr. Wai Kwok, 16 votes. I declare Mr. Nen Leung elected chairman of the 2014-15 session of the PWSC. Thank you. Right, Mr. Nen Leung, please take the chair. Thank you very much for your support. Now we will elect the Deputy Chairman for the 2014-15 session of the PWSC. Nominations, please. Mr. Sin Chung Kai, I nominate Mr. Wu Chi-wai. Any seconder? Ms. Sit Ho. I second. Okay. Mr. Wu Chi-wai, do you accept? I do. Mr. Wu Chi-wai accepts the nomination. Any other nomination? Mr. Cham Kam Nam, I nominate Mr. Lo Kwok. Any seconder? Mr. Leung Chi Chung. Mr. Lu, do you accept? I do. Mr. Leung Kwok Hong? No. Mr. Lo Kwok. Mr. Leung Kwok Hong nominates Mr. Cham Kam Nam. Any seconder? Mr. Albert Chen seconds. Mr. Cham Kam Nam, do you accept? I don't. Mr. Chen doesn't accept. All right. He doesn't want your favor. Mr. Leung Kwok Hong. Any other nomination? No? Since there is no other nomination, we will proceed to a secret ballot. Staff, please distribute the ballot papers to members present. Please use the chop to indicate your choice next to the box of the number representing the member you prefer. Number 1 is Mr. Wu Chi-wai. Number 2, Mr. Lo Kwok. Since this is a secret ballot, please do not show your ballot paper to another member. You don't have to fold the ballot paper. Have we all got a ballot paper? If members are done with the balloting, I now ask that the distribution of ballot papers be stopped. Please collect the ballot papers. Thank you. I have to cast my vote as well. How many have we distributed? 40. Members, please put the ballot paper into the box yourself. Before you have done so, please do not leave your seat.
但係唔要問，唔使問佢哋㗎。好，而家我哋請咧。
I invite Mr. Sin Chung Kai, who has nominated Mr. Wu Chi-wai, and also Mr. Cham Kam Nam, who has nominated Mr. Lo Kwok, to come out to supervise the counting of votes. How many ballot papers have we collected? All right. Tell us the number of ballot papers you have collected, and then you start counting.
各位小組委員會嘅委員。
Members, the Secretary has confirmed that the number of ballot papers distributed and collected is the same as 40.
1號
Number 1. 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 Number 2. Number 1. 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 Number 2. Number 2. Number 2. Number 2. Number 1. Number 1. Number 1. Number 1. Number 2. 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 All right. As you can see from the screen, the votes add up to 40. I now declare the results. Mr. Wu Chi-wai has got 24 votes. Mr. Wai Kwok 16. So Mr. Wu Chi-wai is elected Deputy Chairman of the 2014-15 session PWSC. I think it's really time for us to wrap up the meeting. So I declare the meeting adjourned. I will discuss with the Secretariat the schedule of meetings for this session, and it will be sent to members. I declare the meeting closed.